Richa Gupta Rohatgi, Company Secretary of Cube Highways Fund Advisors Private Limited, Investment Manager to Cube Highways Trust, InvIT, and Compliance Officer of Cube Highways Trust, extend a warm welcome to all unit holders and stakeholders to the second annual meeting of Cube Highways Trust, InvIT, convened through video conferencing in accordance with the SEBI Infrastructure Investment Trust Regulations 2014, read with SEBI Master Circular dated July 11, 2025, and other relevant circulars as issued by SEBI from time to time. During this meeting, if any unit holder faces any technical issue, they may contact the helpline number mentioned in the notice, which is 040-7961-5205. I repeat, the helpline number for resolving any technical issues is 040-7961-5205. The notice of this meeting and annual report was served electronically to all the unit holders and stakeholders who have registered their email IDs within the prescribed timelines. The documents referred to in the notice are available for inspection during the meeting by writing an email to the compliance officer at compliance.officer@cubehighways.com. I would like to introduce the board members of Investment Manager who have joined this meeting. Mr. UK Sinha, Independent Director, Chairman of Audit Committee. He is also member of Nomination Remuneration Committee and Stakeholders Relationship Committee. Mr. Sinha was an IAS officer and has held senior roles in both state and central governments, and has served as the CMD of UTI Mutual Funds and Chairman of SEBI in his last stints. Ms. Farishte Setna, Independent Director, Chairperson of Stakeholders Relationship Committee. She is also a member of Nomination Remuneration Committee and Audit Committee. She is a seasoned lawyer with over 3 decades of international litigation, cross-border transactions, and arbitration experience. She also holds a master's degree in law. Ms. Heli Ajmera, non-independent, non-executive director, member of Nomination Remuneration Committee, Investment Committee, Operations Committee, Stakeholder Relationship, and Risk Management Committee. She has over 18 years of experience in the field of global capital markets and infrastructure investments. She has completed her post-graduation in management from IIM and graduated as an engineer in telecommunications. Mr. Jayesh Desai, Independent Director, Chairman of Risk Management Committee, Operations Committee. He is also a member of NRC Committee and Audit Committee. He is a qualified chartered accountant having a diversified experience of over 2 decades in finance and infrastructure sector. Mr. Raviraj Acharya, non-independent, non-executive director, member of Investment Committee, Operations Committee, Risk Management and Audit Committee. He is a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He has over 10 years of experience across infrastructure investments and corporate finance. Mr. Surinder Chawla, Independent Director, Chairman of NRC Investment Committee. He is also a member of Stakeholders Relationship Committee. He is a graduate from IIT Delhi and postgraduate from IIM Calcutta. He has over 33 years of experience at International Finance Corporation, World Bank, and last worked as its Chief Investment Officer. Mr. Sandeep Lakhanpal, non-independent, non-executive director, member of Nomination Remuneration Committee, Investment Committee, Operations and Risk Management Committee. He has over 20 years of experience in mergers and acquisitions, financing and business development. He holds a bachelor's degree in technology and electrical engineering from PTU Punjab and MBA in finance from Narsi Monjee Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. I request the directors present to elect one of themselves as chairman of this meeting.
I propose Mr. UK Sinha to act as chairman of this meeting.
I second.
I second.
I second that.
I second as well.
I second.
Thank you. I would request Mr. UK Sinha to take chair of this meeting and confirm the quorum of the meeting.
I confirm the quorum and call the meeting to order.
Thank you. We also have Mr. Vinay Sekar, Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Pankaj Vasani, Group CFO of Investment Manager. We also have Mr. Pramod Shukla, Partner SB, Willy Moria and Company LLP Statutory Auditors, representatives of Access Trustee Limited, Mr. Harish Chavla, partner, CL and Associates, company secretaries, as scrutinizer to this meeting. We also have Mr. Abhijit Sate, Senior VP, Finance and Accounts, Mr. Saurabh Bansal, Senior VP, Capital Raising and Strategy, Mr. Deepan, Vice President, Legal, and Mr. Saurabh Kumar, Vice President, Strategy and Investment Relations, from the Investment Managers team. I now request Chairman to address the unit holders.
Thank you, Risha. Good evening, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all unit holders to the second annual meeting of Cube Highways Trust. Thank you for joining us today. The Indian infrastructure sector remains a vital engine of national development, and Cube InvIT has continued to deepen its role within it. Over the past year, Cube InvIT has built further on the foundation laid in the inaugural year, navigating challenges with discipline and delivering on its promise of long-term value creation. During the financial year 24-25, Cube InvIT made significant strides, responsibly scaling its portfolio to cover over 8,819 lane kilometers across key national corridors. The acquisition of 6 HAM assets, 1 BOT toll asset, and 2 annuity-based road assets from NIIF further bolstered our growth. These strategic moves not only improved our toll annuity mix but also enhanced cash flow visibility and portfolio resilience. As a result, Cube InvIT has solidified its position as a leading national platform in the roads and highways sector, ready to deliver predictable long-term returns. This financial consistency, combined with operational reliability, has further strengthened market confidence in the platform. Cube InvIT has also witnessed growing investor diversification with increased participation from both institutional and non-institutional investors, underscoring its emergence as a preferred long-term investment vehicle in India's infrastructure landscape. I'm happy to inform that Cube InvIT successfully issued India's first sustainability-linked bond in the road sector in collaboration with the International Financial Corporation. This pioneering initiative not only sets a national benchmark but also reflects the Trust's leadership in embedding ESG accountability into its financial strategy. Cube InvIT firmly believes that operational strength and digital agility must go hand in hand. The Trust has taken significant strides in embedding technology-driven asset management, leveraging data for better decision-making, and standardizing best practices across corridors. These are not just efficiencies, they are signals of a platform that is maturing and future-ready. I am also happy to note that this year the Trust expanded its digital platforms, including tools for road maintenance, asset audits, and performance monitoring to streamline asset lifecycle management, ensure compliance, and improve service delivery across its highway network. The Trust continues to benefit from a well-integrated institutional structure. The investment manager, project manager, and technology teams bring complementary strengths, ensuring clear accountability, operational responsiveness, and strategic alignment. This collaborative framework has enabled Cube InvIT to navigate complexities with agility while maintaining a strong focus on governance and performance. Cube InvIT's work is being recognized across the sector, from national awards for excellence in maintenance and safety to accolades for digital innovations. Equally integral to Cube InvIT's success is the culture it continues to shape, one rooted in trust, collaboration, and purpose. Being recognized once again as a great place to work is not only a proud achievement, but also a reflection of the values the Trust holds dear. A strong compliance, gender-forward hiring, and clear frameworks, Cube is as committed to governance as it is to growth. That is what makes it future-ready. The board continues to provide a strong oversight and is confident in the leadership team's ability to steer the trust through the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Cube sets the bar high on governance, risk, and transparency. That is why it has earned the trust of regulators, investors, and institutions alike. I also extend my sincere thanks to SEBI for their progressive and investor-friendly regulatory approach, which continues to strengthen the InvIT ecosystem. On behalf of the entire leadership team at Cube InvIT and the board, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the sponsors, trustees, auditors, legal and financial advisors, and all the partners for their continued guidance and support. And most importantly, I extend my sincere appreciation to the unit holders. Your belief in Cube InvIT is what drives our ambition and accountability. We truly value your support and thank you once again for your presence today. With that, I now hand over to Vinay to take us through the performance and operations for the year gone by.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm delighted to welcome you all to the Cube Highways Trust second annual meeting. The financial year 2025 has been a year of strong execution, disciplined growth, and strategic transformation. We're pleased to report continued momentum across our operations, substantial progress in acquisitions, and the deepening of our digital and ESG-focused initiatives, all of which contribute to long-term value creation. Cube Highways Trust today manages one of the most diversified portfolios of toll and annuity roads in India. Since listing, the portfolio has expanded from 18 to 27 assets, comprising 18 toll and 9 annuity assets. These span over 8,819 lane kilometers across 12 Indian states and 1 unit territory. This covers major freight corridors and passenger corridors as well. The portfolio's design, with its geographic breadth and asset diversity, provides both resilience and growth, enabling us to benefit from long-term structural demand for road travel, inflation-linked tariff growth, as well as the effects of economic expansion. In FY25, the Trust delivered 6.2% growth in traffic and an 8% growth in toll revenue on a year-on-year basis. This is in line with the GDP growth last year of 6.5% and also aligns with the historical growth of 5.9% for this portfolio over the last 10 years. These results reflect the strength of our asset selection and the hands-on management approach adopted by our operations and project teams. We completed several important acquisitions during the year. These included the 100% acquisition of 6 hybrid annuity SPVs, with a residual concession of 11.4 years, offering stable annuity inflows. In February 2025, we also acquired DAML, a 212.9 kilometer BOT toll asset in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. As a result, our assets under management has grown to 32,660 crores, a 25% year-on-year growth. Further, in June 2025, we concluded the acquisition of 2 annuity-based assets in Jammu and Kashmir, spanning 80 kilometers from NIIF. These assets enhance our presence in northern India and strengthen the quality and the stability of our cash flows. Following this acquisition, our estimated revenue mix is expected to reflect a well-balanced 67% toll and 33% annuity split. The Trust continues to deliver a compelling yield and maintain a portfolio with long concession life. The average residual concession life remaining approximately is 19.4 years, with many assets extending beyond FY 2040. In FY 2025, Cube InvIT declared a total distribution of INR 11 per unit, broken down as INR 5.71 per unit as interest, INR 4.71 per unit as SPV loan repayment, INR 0.55 per unit as dividend, and INR 0.03 per unit as treasury income. The total distribution for FY 2025 amounts to INR 14.68 billion, a 12.75% increase over the distribution in FY 2024. that was INR 13.02 billion. The cumulative distribution of INR 27.69 billion till date underlines our focus on predictable and reliable returns to our unit holders. The Trust's consolidated income for the year stood at INR 34.53 billion and EBITDA was INR 23.79 billion, reflecting strong operational efficiency across the platform. We continue to maintain a disciplined capital structure with a focus on optimizing cost and preserving debt headroom for growth. As of 31st March 2025, our net debt to enterprise value ratio stands at 44.65%, with gross borrowings of INR 151.88 billion and a healthy debt service coverage ratio of 1.73x. During the year, we raised INR 48.79 billion through a combination of NCDs and term loans to refinance the HAM and the NAML assets and also to fund capital expenditure. A notable milestone was the successful issuance of India's first sustainability-linked bond in the road sector. We raised INR 8,600 million from the International Finance Corporation at a competitive coupon of 7.65% payable on a quarterly basis. This was used to fund the acquisition of NAML and support our broader sustainability goals. The bond is directly tied to the ESG performance of the targets outlined in our sustainability-linked financing framework, ensuring that our financial strategy is closely aligned with our environmental and social commitments. Reinforcing our operational leadership, our project NKTPL was awarded the Gold Award for O&M Excellence at the National Highways Excellence Awards, selecting from among hundreds of projects nationwide. At Cube Highways, we continue to leverage technology and data to enhance decision-making, operational performance, and long-term planning. This year, Cube Highways Group stood out at the Morth Hackathon 2024 Technology Demonstration Scheme, being the only group to win in 2 categories. Moreover, our project manager was recognized with the Best Technology Award at the Rasta Awards 2024, a testament to our digital-first operating model. Furthermore, in FY 2025, we formally launched Minds, which is our innovation and R&D platform. Minds is now the core technology engine of Cube Highways, powering bold ideas that redefine how infrastructure is envisioned, developed, operated and sustained at scale. From traffic analytics to pavement engineering and digital asset monitoring, Minds is already delivering measurable benefits across the portfolio. Safety remains central to our operating philosophy. In FY 2025, we implemented a comprehensive data-led safety framework and enhanced our fleet of route patrol vehicles with AI-enabled dashboard cameras and structured emergency layouts. These vehicles were positively acknowledged by NHAI and are now setting new benchmarks in highway safety response. On the sustainability front, we continue to embed ESG practices across every layer of our business. We formalized ESG targets, launched structured programs for decarbonization, and remain committed to delivering long-term environmental and social value. Since listing, Cube InvIT's investor base has grown by over 3.5 times, reflecting growing confidence in our platform. As on March 31st, 2025, our institutional shareholding, including mutual fund, insurers, and FPI, rose to 38.29%, while non-institutional investors, including HNIs, NRIs, and body corporates, increased to 14.87%. This growing and diversified base underscores our consistent performance and long-term value proposition. India's highway sector is undergoing rapid transformation, supported by national programs like the National Infrastructure Pipeline and the PM Gati Shakti. Cube InvIT is well positioned to lead this evolution through a combination of high-quality assets, strong investor backing, and a forward-looking team. As we look ahead to FY 26, our priorities are clear: to pursue value-accretive acquisitions, optimize our distributions, deliver on our ESG commitments, and strengthen investor trust through consistent engagement and performance. Before I close, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our board, our sponsors, investors, lenders, regulators, advisors, and our employees. Your belief in Cube InvIT has been the foundation of everything we've achieved. Thanks once again, and I now hand it back to Richa for further proceedings.
Thanks, Vinay, for the key highlights. The facility to send questions, queries were provided to the unit holders from the date of the circulation of the notice, that is June 24, 2025, to July 15, 2025, till 5 p.m. IST. We have not received any questions or queries from the unit holders. If any unit holder still have any question, the same may be directed to the email ID of the compliance officer that will be promptly attended to. The report of statutory auditors of Cube Highways Trust for the financial year ended March 31, 2025 does not contain any qualification, observation or comment which may have any adverse effect on the financial reporting of Cube Highways Trust. With the permission of unit holders, the notice of this meeting and the auditor's report are taken as read. The notice and the annual report are also available on the website of Cube Highways Trust, BSE Limited, and National Stock Exchange of India Limited. The resolutions being proposed for approval at this meeting include the following businesses. First, to consider and adopt audited standalone financial statements and audited consolidated financial statements of Cube Highways Trust as at and for the financial year ended March 31, 2025, together with the report of auditors thereon, and the report of performance of InvIT for the financial year ended March 31, 2025. Second, to consider, approve and adopt the valuation report of the assets of Cube Highways Trust as at March 31, 2025. Third, to consider and approve the appointment of valuer of Cube Highways Trust for the financial year 25-26 and fix their remuneration. Fourth, to consider and approve the amendment of distribution policy of Cube Highways Trust. Further, the facility to remote e-voting has been provided to all the unit holders to cast their votes on these said resolutions. The facility was available to the unit holders from 9 a.m. IST on July 14, 2025 and ended at 5 p.m. IST on July 17, 2025. The cutoff date fixed for identifying the unit holders who have been eligible to vote through the remote e-voting facility and for participation and voting at this meeting was July 11, 2025. Unit holders who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting and who are participating in this meeting can cast their vote during the meeting through the e-voting facility by clicking on e-voting icon provided at the top of the screen. The e-voting window will be available for next 15 minutes. Cube Highways Trust has engaged KFin Technologies Limited to convene this meeting through electronic means and provide remote e-voting and e-voting facility. Mr. Harish Chavla, scrutinizer, has been appointed to scrutinize the remote e-voting and e-voting during the meeting and to ensure the same is carried out in a fair and transparent manner. After the completion of voting, the scrutinizer shall compile the consolidated results and submit the final report to the investment manager. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the investment manager shall forthwith announce the results to the stock exchanges and publish the same to the website within the stipulated timelines. I offer a vote of thanks to the chairman on behalf of all the unit holders, members of the board, and invitees present at the meeting. I now request the chairman to give his closing remarks.
Thanks, Risha. The voting facility will remain open for the next 15 minutes to enable unit holders who have not yet cast their vote on the resolutions to cast their vote now. Further, I authorize the compliance officer to accept, acknowledge, and countersign the scrutinizer's report in connection with the meeting and declare the voting results in accordance with the requirements prescribed under the applicable laws. I thank all the board members and other invitees for attending the meeting. I now announce the meeting as concluded. Have a great evening, everyone.